So yeah, hello everyone. Good morning. Am I audible, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So any doubts from the yesterday's class? Anyone tried creating some formulas? Anybody having any doubts? So if you have doubts, then we will allocate some time to the to clarify the doubts and all. So if not, we'll continue the class because formulas, roll-ups, so those are very very important. Okay. So let me know, okay, if anybody having any doubts, let me know. So, so let me share my screen. Are you able to see my screen, everyone? You able to see my screen, right? Okay. So let me log into my org. Okay. So yesterday we have discussed on the formula fields. So when we will use the formula and when we will use the roll-up summary fields, right? Right. So can anybody tell so when we can use the formula field and when you can use the roll-up summary fields, the main differences? Anybody? Sorry, Anjay. So this is very very important questions. Okay, so people will ask in the interviews. So when you will use the roll-up summary, so when can we create the roll-up summary field? So when can we create the formula fields? See, this is the formula fields. So scenario, right? We can get the fields from the parent and grandparent, and we can't get the fields from the child in parent. So these are the two things. So you need to remember. Okay. So roll up summary means so when you have a master detail relationship between these two, then you can create a roll up summary field on the parent object. Okay. So now I can create a roll up summary field on courses object, but I cannot create a roll up summary field on account object. So why? The relation between account and courses is a lookup relation. The relationship between courses and batch, it's a master data relationship. So that's why I can create a roll up summary field on courses object to summarize all the batches record. So formula field, where can I write? So formula field, so irrespective of the relationship, okay, whether it is a lookup or master detail, you can write a formula on child record, on child object, to get the details from the parent or grandparent. So now here, where can I write the formula field? I can write formula field on courses object to get the data from the account, but I can't get data from the batch, right? Because there is a child for the courses, right? In the same way, so you can write a formula field on the batch object to get the data from the courses, and also you can get data from the accounts. Okay, but you can't write a formula field on account to get the data from the courses or to get the data from the batch, because So for account, courses and batches are the child objects. So that's why you cannot get the data from the child fields in parent. No, but you can get the fields from the parent and grandparent from the child. Okay. So these are the two important things you need to keep in mind. Okay. So now I just logged in my developer edition. So where we are building the Swiss application. Okay. What is this? This is a force.com platform and this is the backend, right? This is the backend. So where developers will do something. Okay. Right. So now I need to let me open one more tab. Let me go to the home page. Okay. Right now I am in Lightning. So let me switch to Classic. Okay. This is the front end. This is the front end and this is the back end. Right? Yeah. You all know. So now, so today, so we will have a small session today, okay? Because this formula and roll up summaries, you guys to practice more, okay? Because see, right now I am in Lightning, right? Let me go to the Classic. So where should I go for setup? Setup. Okay. Now where should I go? I need to go for the objects. Whatever I create, the custom objects, I need to go to this create section. Under create, we have an objects. Now, uh, let me go to the courses. Okay. Yeah. So you can see, okay, here standard field section is there. I mean, this is related to this courses object, right? Everything related to this courses object will be in this section only. Okay. So now we have a standard fields. So we understood what is standard fields. So we have a custom fields and relationships. So now we discussed each and every data type, right? Auto number, formula, roll up, lookup, master, external site all will. I mean, this is not an important thing, but rest all we have done, right? So this is the very important before so going to this application. So we have to understand all the data types in the custom field. Okay, right. Now what else we have? See, we have triggers, page layouts, field sets, compact layouts, search layouts, buttons, record types, apex sharing, apex calculation, object limits. These are all the sections we have for the particular object, right? So we need to learn each and everything because every object will be having all these things. Okay, every object will be having all the sections. Okay, related to this object. So for example, let me go to the batch. So batch is also a custom object, right? We created. So let me open the batch. See, standard field section is there, custom field section is there, related lookup filters, validation rules, triggers. So this is a common sections for each and every object, not only the custom object. For standard objects also, you will find all these things. So where will be there standard objects under customize. Okay, if I go to customize, there are all the standard objects. So let me go to the accounts first. See, fields, related to validation rules. All these sections will be there, right? So for every object, we have to learn all these things. Okay, all these things in the sense, see, so fields, right? So I mean, we have so created some standard, I mean, some custom fields here. Now, so in future, we need to learn the validation rules and what is a page layout. So all these things, okay, record types, so button and links, everything. Okay, so so till now we have done till here, right? We have done the custom fields, and so somehow the custom fields are coming in this UI. For example, courses I want to open. So whatever field I'm creating in the backend, so I'm adding to the layout. So that is the reason it's coming here, right? Now what I mean today I'm going to explain you. Okay, explain you about the layout. Okay, I will going to explain you the layout. So if you remember, so whenever I'm adding any field, right, whenever I'm adding any field, for example, I'm adding date. Some, or else not some date. Okay, so for now I'm giving a test date. Okay, so what is this requirement to? Anybody? Required. What will happen if I make it as a required?
It becomes a required field
Where it will become a required field?
on tab section. Yeah.
On the tab section. Okay, till now we didn't use the term page layout, right? So that is the reason we are using the word tab. Okay, that is fine. But now onwards you have to use the word called page layout. Why? I will explain you. Okay, so next, what is the section? So profile section, that is fine. Next, what is this? This is what by default we are adding it, right? Let me remove it. I'm not adding it, I'm just creating the field, that's it, in the table, in the object. Okay, both are same. So now what happened, I have created a field, and for this field I have given an access for the sales rep, right? Everything is fine, right? The access is there for the field. Okay, let me refresh my course. I think I have created in batch, right? Okay, let me go to the batch. Let me open any record. Let me refresh it. The test date is coming here, or let me go to the new. Okay, is it so text field, I mean text date is coming here? No. Why the test date is not coming? So what you guys need to understand here, so whenever the field is not coming on UI, so what could be the possibilities for that? What could be the possibilities? So if I created a field, that field is not coming here, what could be the possibilities? Anybody?
Yeah, it might be we didn't given permission to go in that specific object.
Okay, so what else? What else?
Or we didn't add that
Might be
specific object.
auto.
Okay, so what else? So think. So I mean, so this is something logical. So I added a field on the object, but I have given the access for the field also, and I have added that field to the layout also. But still, that field is not coming in my new button. What could be the? See, I have given access also. Okay, I have added to the layout also, but still that field is not coming on this new. Any guess? Okay, let me go to the batch. Now tell me what could. So I created a field. I have given the access, but that field is not coming on my new section. When I click on new, how many fields are there here? Courses is there, run date is there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6 fields are there. So test date, so forget about. I mean, so today only I created, right? So I didn't give the access for this field. I mean, I have given, but I didn't add to the layout, right? So forget about this. But so rest all fields I should get, right? So where is the number of days field? Why it's not coming here? Why number of dates is not coming? I have access for this field and I have added to the layout also. But why this field is not coming? Anybody? Why this name is not coming?
Auto numbers. Auto
What
number
else?
form a relationship. Sorry. Second.
What else? Roll up.
Roll up. This don't show up, sir.
Okay. Why? Because
They are
those are
non-editor.
not editable, and also those are the automatically they will populate, right? So backend Salesforce will populate based on the formula what we have written. Simple, right? So you guys have to remember this thing. Okay. So this field, why it is not coming on my UI means that might be the automatic field. Okay. Automatic field in the sense what are the fields that we have which will automatically populate. Then you have to remember we have auto number, we have formula, we have roll up. Simple, three only. Okay. Even if you give access, even if you give, add to the layout, those will not come on the new. New in the sense we are going to save the record, right? So let me open the already I created a record for example. See now, so whenever you click on save, based on this data, formula fields and roll up summary fields will automatically populate it. See now, I can see the batch number also. I can see the number of days also. Okay, this is very very important. Okay, so edit is nothing but again it will go to the new only. So because so you are modifying it, right? So both are same, but only thing is so that the record is already created, it is showing the batch number with non-editable. Okay, but formula field wise not showing means, so this is a edit page, right? So so here we have an option to edit the fields. So then way, so whenever you click on save that, so then only that field will come here. Okay, on detail page you can see the all the fields. Got it? Yes. So now coming to back to my test field, why this test field is not coming on this? So even on detail page, now I need to check. So whatever you said, so that's a right way to check the field access. So now I on my detail page, right? I am on my batch detail page. Now I have a field in the backend. Okay. Now the first and foremost thing what I need to check is I need to check whether my profile is having access or not. Okay. Where should I see that? You just need to open the field, and here you have an option called set field level security. Okay. For every field you will have this option. Okay, just click on this option. So where did you see this page? Where did you see this page? When you are creating a field, so whenever you clicking on next, right, so this page will come, right, the same page. Okay, so you can give field access in the two ways, three ways actually. So first way is whenever you're creating a field you can directly give the field access. Okay, the second option is, so after creating this field, you can go to this set field level security. Okay, click on this. Again, the same page will come. So you need to give the access. Okay, this is the second option. Third option is directly you can go to the profiles, right? So we already discussed what is profile. So directly you can go to the profile, and from that profile you can give the field level security. Let me show you that also. Okay, profile, you need to go for the profile. And what is the profile we are using? That is a sales rep, right? Now here you have all tab permissions, objects permissions, right? Now here I have a section called field level security. Okay, so for which object, these are all the objects. So for which object we are going to give batch, right? Field in this batch, just So click on this view. So these are all the fields. So I have the access. Just click on edit. Okay. Now see, for test date, so we have edit access and read access. So these are the three ways you can give the access for the particular field at the time of creation or after creation. So you can directly go to the field. Okay, you can directly go to the field and you can give the field level access here. Okay. So these are the three ways you can give the access for the particular field. Okay, got it? Right. Now, so here when I see this field, so I have access, right? Field level access. So we already have a field level access for this field. But still I'm not able to see that field in my UI. What could be the reason? So that the next option is you have to go for layout, right? So whenever I'm creating this field, I didn't add this field to the layout, right? So now where should I do this? So let me go to the batch fields. Okay. So this is my batch object details thing. So here you can see in the page layout section, right? This is very, very important. So in this page layout, let me open this layout. Okay. Or give me a minute. Yeah, guys. So okay. So where are we? So yeah. So this is the layout, right? Whenever you click on this layout, okay. Whenever you click on this layout, so you will get this page. Okay, this is where we need to configure everything what you can see on this detail page. Okay, so till now what we have done, so just we are creating a field and we are just adding to the layout. So that's why, see, these fields are adding one by one here, right? Right. Now I want to change this view. Simple. Okay. For example, consider in future, I mean, for Swhizz Technologies, so we are creating multiple fields, for example, like hundreds fields. So everything will come one by one, right? Like this, right? So how the page looks like, that won't be good, right? So we want to change the view of this record. Okay, view of the record. Then we need to use this layout that is known as page layout. Okay, so going forward you have to so use this term, okay, page layout. Okay, so here so business analyst from the Swhizz Technologies, okay, came to us and they asked us to, so this view is not good for me, so I need to keep these three fields. I want to keep these three fields in the right side, here, here, okay, right side, above last modified by date, so that so it will looks good. So that is our requirement. Now what we should do, these are the fields available, so just we need to move these fields to the right side, right? Then where should we do the development? We have to go for the page layouts. Okay, so this is the page layout backend. Okay, as a developers we need to do this. See, all these fields are here, right? So I need to move this field to the right side. So so when you hover on the field, it will be like gray color in the background, right? See, it is moving it. So I'm just moving it, that's it. Okay, just click on this field and just drag it on the right side. Okay, just click on it and just drag it to the right side. Just click on it and drag it to the right side. Simple. Okay, just click it. Okay, click and drop, click and drop. Simple. No need to write any code kind of thing, right? Just it's a page layout given by Salesforce, just we are moving it, that's it. Just let me click on save. Now again I back to my custom object page. Okay, let me open again to make the confirmation. See, now the page, the fields got moved, that's fine. Now I need to come to my front end. I need to refresh my page. How it moved? The UI got changed, right? Now got it, everyone? Right? This is meant by page layout. Page layout, layout in the sense the view, right? On page what we can see the fields, like how we can see the fields, that is known as page layout. Okay, now I think coming back to my previous question, first question. Okay, coming back my first question. So this test date, right? Now my question for you guys, why the test date is not coming here? So why my test date is not coming here? I have access for the test date, but still why it's not coming here? Why? Because the field is not added to the, not tab. Okay, so now we need to tell the field is not added to the page layout. Got it? Now the field is not added to the page layout. Okay, okay. So I need to add the field to the layout. So how many ways you can add? In the two ways, right? I mean, not two ways, three ways I can say. So again, so at the time of, so creating a field, you can add directly, or you need to go to the profiles and you can add. And the third thing is you can go to the page layout here. Let me edit the layout. Got it? Right. See, here we have the sections. Okay, see, this is a backend we need to configure. Simple. Okay, so drag and drop, that's it. So no need to so write any code kind of thing, right? Here you have a fields. What is this fields? All the fields will come here. See that all the fields are here, but all are in gray color, disabled mode, but only test date is in enable mode. See, right? You can see the difference. Why it is in so bold color mode? It's because so that is not added to the page layout. That is not added to the page layout. Let me remove the status also. Okay, so before that, let me add this to the under status section. So click on it, just drag it and place it on status, below status. Simple. See, now it became gray because that field is already added to my page layout section. This is what the page layout section. Okay, now click on save. It added to the layout. Let me refresh my front end. Simple. It came, right? Just did it. Got it? I have a field on my layout and also I have access for the field. Okay, let me go to the field again. Okay, let me remove the access. Let me remove the access for the, so for now, who am I? I'm a system administrator, right? I am removing access for my system administrator profile. Okay, now the field is on the layout. Okay, but I don't have access. See, got it, everyone? So if the field is not able to see by certain user, that means what could be the possibilities? That field might not have access for the profile, or the field is not added to the layout, right? These are the two things cause the field, right? So which is not coming on the layout. Okay, got it? Right. Now let me give the access for the system administrator for this field, right? Let me save it. Let me refresh it. It came right. Now the field, so that means the field is on the layout and the user is also having the access for the field. Got it? Yes. Now I don't want this trainees count on the UI. I don't want this field. Okay. Now what I need to do? Simple. I need to go for the objects on the batch, go to the layout. Okay. So I don't want this count, right? Just click on it and just throw this field to this section. Simple. Drag it and throw this onto this section. So this is the panel. So where you will get all the fields and related things in. Okay. So now see this Chinese count. So it became bold right now. That means this is not there in the layout section. Now let me see here. You have two options: quick save and save. Quick save in the sense, so for a developer point of view, the it will be saved, but it will remain in the same page. Okay. So it will be helpful, right, for developers, right? So when I click on save, what is happening? Again, it is going back to my object. Again, I need to go to edit page like this. So quick save is nothing but it will save it and we will be in the same page. Okay, development page. So let me refresh now. See, my train is count gone. Now I need to add again the train is count to somewhere else. So under the date. Okay, what I need to do? I need to click on it, drop it here. Simple. Okay, quick save, refresh. Simple. Got it? Why these two fields are coming means these are the standard fields. Okay. So who did modifications? Who did modifications? Everything it will come here. If somebody did wrong data update, so we can easily identify by seeing this last modified date. So these are the standard fields. So given by Salesforce. Every field will be, every record will be having this. Okay. Got it? What is a layout? Right? So now I want you guys to create these fields. Okay. I want you guys to create the fields. Okay. And all the data type fields. Okay. Whatever we discussed, right? So we have one day holiday tomorrow, right? I want you guys to practice more on the fields first of all. Okay. And also revise the notes, whatever we have discussed till now. Okay. And also play with this. Okay, play with this layout. So just move this field here, save it, just try to refresh the page. Okay, first of all you need to get the, see how it came here. So you need to get to use of this. Okay, so tool, use of this layout. So this is the main thing, right? Because we have just added it, but the UI should be the main thing, right? Because the end users, so we need to give some experience for the end users. So like whatever they want, so we need to adjust the things. Got it? So I want you guys to create fields and just play with this box. Okay, and I want to create, see this is my single section. Now I want to create one more section. For example, here you have an option called section also, right? See, if you see section, I want to pull this to the here. It is asking the section name. For instance, I will add dates section where I need to pull all the dates in this. It is asking detail page means what we discussed. Edit page means what? Whenever you click on edit. Got it? For now, I'm adding both. So the layout view, is it a single column or double column? Left to right or top to bottom? Okay. So, so two column in the sense. So this is two column, right? This is one column. This is second column. This is one column. Batch number start date, and this is the second column. So one column means so only you will get only one column in a single row. I mean single column you will get it. Okay. For now I will use both. So now what happened here? One new section came. Let me. So this is date section, right? I want these start date and the date on the date section. I'm separating it. Okay. And I want to move the status to left side so that everything. So right side three fields, left side three fields. Here two dates. Let me click on a quick save. Now I want to see my UI. How it came? We have a new section called date section. Under the date section, you will see all the date fields. Got it? This is the detail page, right? This is the detail page. You have a two columns, right? You can add this start date to right side also because this section we created with two columns like this. Save. Okay. Right. Let me refresh it. Simple. See, right side we got it. So this is where you can change the UI for the end users in the layout. Okay, got it, everyone? So today I want you guys to practice on this because without practice it's very difficult because see this section is something like a drag and drop, right? So you have to habituate for this. So for that I'm asking you guys to practice on this. Got it? Simple. This is UI. We created all the fields now. Just we are changing the UI part today. Okay. So we have 1 day time. Okay. So just practice. Okay. So practice more on this part. Okay. If you have complete hands-on of this page layout, then it will be easy to drag and drop each and everything. Okay. You can change the UI so very easily. Okay. So we will have one more session on Monday. Okay. So if you have any doubts or so related list everything, so you I mean we'll be having one more session on Monday. Okay. And also we will add one more topic on this along with this page layouts. So we'll see in the lightning also so how it will come. Okay. Okay. So I mean I will just stop the session so here because I want you guys to practice this. Okay. Right. So anybody having any doubts here for layouts? I mean, not layouts. Layouts, I mean, you can practice it. Anybody having any doubts on the formula or roll-up summary or whatever we discussed till now? Shashank, Rohit,
సార్ ఒకసారి వాట్సాప్
Jay.
చూడరా సార్?
Hmm?
వాట్సాప్ చెక్ చేయరా ఒకసారి? నేను పిక్ పెట్టాను మీకు.
Okay.
ఫార్ములా నిన్న నైట్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తుంటే ఒక ఎర్రర్ వచ్చిందనమాట.
Okay. Unable to use formula containing derived values because the field is included in the roll-up summary for the starter page. To continue, remove references to. So you are creating field on which object? Batch.
బ్యాచెస్ సార్.
Okay, batch లో create చేస్తున్నావు. సో సో టోటల్ డేస్ అనేది ఆల్రెడీ నువ్వు ఒక రోల్-అప్ సమ్మరీలో పెట్టినావు.
అదే సార్, అది రోలప్ డిలీట్ చేసి క్రియేట్ చేస్తే మళ్ళీ వచ్చిందనమాట.
హ్మ్. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుంది? సో, యూ ఆల్రెడీ క్రియేటెడ్ ఐ మీన్ యూ ఆల్రెడీ రిఫర్డ్ దిస్ ఫీల్డ్ ఇన్ ద రోల్ అప్ సమ్మరీ ఫీల్డ్.
ఓకే.
అంతేనా?
అంటే
ఆల్రెడీ నువ్వు
అక్కడుంటే ఇక్కడ రావు కదా సార్?
అట్లా కాదు. ఇప్పుడు నువ్వేం చేసినావు ఇక్కడ రోల్ అప్ సమ్మరీ ఫీల్డ్ క్రియేట్ చేసాం. టోటల్ టోటల్ డేస్ ఇన్ ఏ బ్యాచ్ అనేది ఏంటి? ఆల్రెడీ ఒక ఫీల్డ్ అది. అంతేనా?
అవును సార్.
బ్యాచ్‌లో. రైట్?
హ్మ్.
దాన్ని నువ్వు ఆల్రెడీ రోల్ అప్‌లో వాడావు.
హ్మ్.
కదా! అంటే
అవును
పేరెంట్
సార్.
దాంట్లో వాడావు. ఓకే.
హ్మ్.
ఇప్పుడు నువ్వేం చేస్తున్నావు? ఈ నంబర్ ఆఫ్ డేస్ అని రాస్తున్నావు. దేని మీద రాస్తున్నావు? బ్యాచ్‌లో రాస్తున్నావు.
హ్మ్.
అందులో ఏం వాడావు? ఫార్ములా ఏం పెడుతున్నావు? ఈ
అదే.
టోటల్ డేస్‌ని వాడుతున్నావా?
అహా! స్టార్ట్ డేట్ అదే ఎండ్ డేట్ మైనస్ స్టార్ట్ డేట్.
ఎండ్ డేట్ మైనస్
అంటే
స్టార్ట్ డేట్.
టోటల్ డేస్‌కి అక్కడ అదే వాడుంటా సార్ ముందు నేను రోల్ అప్ దగ్గర నాకు తెలిసి.
ఓకే. నాకు ఇంకో స్క్రీన్‌షాట్ పెడితే నేను చెప్తా. నాకు ఫార్ములా కనిపించట్లేదు.
ఆ! ఓకే సార్.
సో, నాకు ఇంకొక స్క్రీన్‌షాట్ పెట్టు. లేదంటే నాకు తర్వాత స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చేసి చూపించినా నాకు ఓకే. నాకు
హ్మ్.
స్క్రీన్‌షాట్ పెట్టు. అంటే నాకు తెలిసి నువ్వేం చేస్తున్నావంటే ఇక్కడ టోటల్ డేస్ ఉంది చూసావా?
అవును సార్.
టోటల్ డేస్‌ని అది నంబర్ ఫీల్డ్ అనుకుంటున్నాను. ఆ నంబర్
హ్మ్.
ఫీల్డ్‌ని నువ్వు రోల్ అప్ సమ్మరీలో వాడావు. సో, వాడిన తర్వాత ఈ ఫార్ములాలో నువ్వు అదే నంబర్ ఫీల్డ్‌ని వాడుతున్నట్టున్నావు. మేబీ.
ఆహా!
స్టార్ట్
ఓకే
డేట్
సార్.
వాడట్లేదు. స్టార్ట్ డేట్ వాడితే నీకు ఇష్యూ రాదు.
ఓకే. ఓకే సార్.
అదొకసారి
హ్మ్.
స్టార్ట్ డేట్, ఎండ్ డేట్ అనేది 2 డిఫరెంట్ ఫీల్డ్స్. అవి వాడితే నీకు ఇష్యూ రాదు. నువ్వు కాకపోతే ఇక్కడ నువ్వేం చేస్తున్నావు టోటల్ డేస్‌ని వాడుతున్నావు ఫార్ములాలో.
ఓకే. ఓకే సార్.
మేబీ అదొకసారి చెక్ చెయ్యి.
ఆ! ఓకే
లేదంటే
సార్.
నాకు ఒకసారి కనెక్ట్ అవుదాం తర్వాత.
ఆ! ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే.
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే. ఎనీబడీ హావింగ్ ఎనీ డౌట్స్? No, right? Okay. So I will try to send you the notes also today in the group or in the Zoom meeting. Okay. So just to go through the notes. So I hope you guys are noting down everything, right? Whatever we are discussing, the main points at least. Okay. I'm going to provide the notes also. So just to go through this because the definition is very, very important. You know what is app, right? You know what is tab, right? You know what is an object, right? But you need to explain to others what is an app. If somebody comes and asks you what is an app, you know what is app. Okay, we created an app, so which will come on the right side. When I click on that app, so you will get the tabs. Everything you know, but you have to explain to others also because that is where the interviews, right? So interviews will check. So how you are telling the answer. So that is very, very important. Okay. So make a note of it. Okay. And so prepare in that way. Okay. Right. So ping me, okay, directly if anyone having any doubts or anything. So we can connect offline also. Okay, guys. Yeah. So we can wrap up for the today. Okay. So just practice it in the weekend. So we'll connect on Monday. Okay. Yeah. So thanks everyone. So for joining.